Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I'll be talking about what I do when I'm not using Rocket Web Builder. I'll just kind of pull it up here. Rocket Web Builder is my platform where I use for, let's just say, about 90% of my blog sites. This is not necessarily intentional, but some of my older sites are on WordPress. Rocket Web Builder, I'm not here to promote it because this has nothing to do with today's video, but there are a group of people who are probably going to see this video. They've never seen any video of mine before, and they might want to get into creating their first cash cow niche site, and creating websites is all about using a platform that you feel comfortable with and a platform that you could really excel with tremendously. And for me, I use Rocket Web Builder because it has so many different things that I could use within the platform. Like, I could build quizzes, I could have newsletters, I can create all kinds of blogs, I can do drag and drop website building. There's so much I can do in my site, and I don't have to download anything, I don't have to purchase anything extra. It all comes with the platform. On the other hand, WordPress is a platform that I use for some of my older sites. And for me, WordPress is, like I said, it's just a little more archaic. It's a little older of a technology. It's not as good as Rocket Web Builder, but I still have some websites on there. And it's not like you can transfer a website from WordPress to Rocket Web Builder. It doesn't work that way. So, for me, I'm not going to move those websites. I'm just going to leave them there. But I have had some requests of people saying, what do you do on Rocket Web Builder? Or what do you do on WordPress? What kind of apps do you have installed? Plugins? How do you use it? How do you make money, etc.? Well, as you know, all my blogs are the same. I find specific niches to write content on. I write that content. I come up with a really, really good business plan around how I could actually monetize, and I execute on it. And I can't kind of speak about it for too long here because then we would be here for like 10 hours just talking about how I write articles and stuff. But I'll kind of share with you the things that I do. So one of the plugins I use is called Thrive Themes. It's a drag and drop website builder for my site. So if we go to my site here, and this is a brand new site, by the way, I was just using this as an example, but this is a brand new site, and I use Thrive. Everybody knows about Thrive Themes. This is nothing crazy. If you want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description. You can get 60% off. But it's a website builder, I guess you could say, and it's got a whole bunch of different tools that you obviously pay for, but to access this on WordPress, it makes life on WordPress a lot easier. I can do some dragging and dropping, I can add some elements, I can add some features. There's a lot of things I can add, right? If you have some experience with Thrive Themes, then you know what this is. It's a very, very useful platform, but I'll leave the link in the description, like I said, for 60% off if you want to access it. But this is the first tool that I use when I'm working with WordPress. It kind of takes a lot of the heavy lifting off of the WordPress platform and makes things very simple to use. The second plugin that I use, and as you can see, let me go ahead and log in here. As you can see, I don't have any other kind of real plugins here other than the default installed ones. But what I like to use is an AI writer, just the same way I use AI writers within Rocket Web Builder. And if you pay for Rocket Web Builder, there's an AI writer that's built in. I use an AI writer here on, WordPress as well. The one that I use is called Sparkulizer, and it's, I've had somebody commented on my channel a long time ago, maybe not a long time ago, maybe like a month and a half, saying, what AI writing tool do you use for WordPress? This is the tool that I use. It's called Sparkulizer, and I answered them. I don't know if they ended up using it or not, who knows, but this is the tool. So the tool works very simply. It's an indie-made tool, so it's I think like a private developer, and I think his name is the AI guy, something like that. And I've never really emailed him, but the point is that he has these different programs for the tool, and the tool costs $6.99 or $48 a year, or you can get it for a lifetime for $300. And I've been using it for about, I would say, over a year. Over a year now, because mind you, AI is still relatively new. And basically what it could do is it could do any kind of writing. So from writing a whole entire article to writing a piece of an article to an introduction to, whatever you need. And every blog needs writing. And so I'll kind of just show you how things work. I'll just go over here to my plugins. I will hit add new, and I'll go ahead and add it very, very quickly. All right, so I'll click upload, and let me pause my screen, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and added the plugin. I'll click activate plugin here, and now I have to actually, add the plugin. So I click on the plugin, I'll add my license key. I'll pause my screen real quick because I do have a license key. Like I said, I pay for this software. I have multiple websites on it. And just give me a second. I'll be kind of right back here. Okay, so as soon as I type in my license key, here I am. This is the tool that I use. I usually use the article wizard. And so what the article wizard is like these 4 steps, or really technically 3, but these 3 steps where I just kind of write content and it will write articles for me. I believe I have a whole entire video on this. So this is nothing new for me. I'll probably upload that video of you seeing me how to actually use this article writer live. Like I said, I'll make a whole different video of it in the future. But right now it's about 4:30, and I'm planning to write a few articles with this today. So I'll write about 3 or 4 articles. I'll kind of do the research, the topics, all that. And I'll come back to you later in today's video, and I'll show you what articles I've created with this tool. And like I said, I'm going to make a different video about this if you want to see it. I mean, if you don't want to see it, I probably won't make a video on it. This is just something simply that I use. I think I have an affiliate link. I'm not really sure. I'll have to check. I'll leave a link in the description for sure if you want to check it out, whether it's affiliate or not. But this is what I use to write my blogs. This is a website. There's nothing special about it. It's literally brand new. I just use this to show to you guys what I'm talking about, as opposed to showing one of my actual sites. I don't want to, have extra competition in that niche that's not needed. But the point here is that you'll be able to see me have some articles written with this tool. So wait a little bit, or you don't have to wait. I'll just kind of edit the video together, and in a few seconds you'll see some articles that I've created. Okay guys, so I am back here, and I wrote my first article here. It didn't take too long. I completed it just now at 4:40, and I was using the AI tool here, the Ai Scribe by Sparkulizer. And I kind of want to show you some things. So in order to make the tool work, you obviously have to use AI. And so I connected it here. If you go over here to AI Scribe and then settings, you can put in your API key. Obviously, I can go ahead and paste my key here. I'm not going to show it, but I'll, drag my temperature and hit save. Okay, so I'll just save my work, and then I'll just kind of refresh the page, and my key is there for me to use, hidden for me to use. When I want to write content, like I said, I could use my article wizard, but I already just wrote an article now. It didn't take me too much time. I think it took like close to 16 minutes or something like that to get this article taken care of for me. And so first, I'll talk about what the topic is. So the topic here is the best countries for American citizens. Let me fix that. Digital nomads to live for a low cost. So what are the best countries? And there's a lot of keywords here, but pretty decent article, about 2,900 words, kind of written. And I have some content that I do want to write. So for example, I have here a section where I mention my recommendations for those who love to country hop, right? And let's say I want to write some content right here. So I'll give it some space just visually so I can see what I'm doing. And then I'll go over here to post, or rather to the tool, and I'll look for the feature that helps me generate paragraphs, okay? And I'll look and I'll start writing content here, and then I'll post it in this section. So for an example, right? Like I might say here, write a recommendation to readers who are looking to country hop and suggest a 3-month in each country, keeping in mind the Schengen zone requirements of Romania, Bulgaria. We have Romania, Bulgaria. Let's see here. Let's add Georgia. Etc. Actually, let's just add another one, Thailand. And what was the other country that we had mentioned here? Armenia. And then I'll put like a dash. This is in reference to my article. And I'll just copy and paste this here. So copy and paste the title, just like this, and paste it here, and put it in these quotes. And then what I'll do is fix my spelling. Not that I need to, but you get the point. And what I'm going to do is, let's see here. I'll say this is a portion of an already written article. Okay? And I'll say focus or add. I'll say add better. Add aspect to the article where the idea and limitations of stays for that particular country and offer the solutions of other countries to stay at due to legal requirements. And if the AI has some knowledge, they'll know what I'm talking about, which it does, right? So I'll go ahead and copy this. And for this, I'll just kind of leave this just the way it is. I'll delete this. My topic is, I'll just copy this here, just like that. Keywords, it doesn't really matter. This is just a section, so I'll say country hopping. I'll put a comma here, and I'll write Schengen zone because that's important. All right. And my max words, I'll just leave it to let's say 320 something, right? So that's good enough. And I'll leave this to one entry and hit generate. And it should be able to generate a decently large paragraph content, just like what you've seen here, related to this. So this is essentially how it works, right? So I'll go here and I'll hit paste, and there it goes. So it says, have you ever dreamed of country hopping, spending a few minutes in each destination to truly immerse yourself in different cultures? If so, I have some recommendations for you. When planning your itinerary, it's essential to consider the Schengen zone requirements, especially if you're an American citizen. For example, Romania, Bulgaria, Georgia, all are fantastic countries to explore, but they have limitations on how long you could stay due to Schengen relations. In Romania, you can stay for 90 days within a 180-day period. So if you're looking to extend your time in Europe, consider hopping over to Bulgaria. So I'm actually going to change this because this is outdated because both Romania and Bulgaria are in the Schengen zone. So I'll say something like Georgia right here. And I'll copy this and I'll paste this here. Georgia offers a similar charm, unique history, and stunning landscapes. Plus, you can stay an additional 90 days. So instead of that, I'll additional 1 year, allowing you to fully experience what it has to offer. If you don't want to stay the full year in Georgia, no worries. You can enter back in the Schengen zone. So we'll copy that wherever it said it here. Where was the Schengen requirements? Here we go. Schengen. You can enter back in the Schengen zone right after the second period of 90, or the second quarter of the year. Second quarter of the year is over. Right, so something like that. It says, if you're craving a taste of the Middle East, consider adding Georgia to your country. I would just kind of maybe change the way this is titled. I didn't even read this part, so I could actually paste it over here. But it says, for those who are looking for eventual field, Thailand, Armenia, excellent options. Thailand is a favorite among digital nomads. Armenia, on the other hand, offers a 180-day visa-free stay for Americans, making it an ideal destination for extended country. I'll also mention here that it's also very easy. I'll actually put this here. It's also very easy right here. It's also very easy to get a temporary residency permit in Armenia. Here is how, okay? And I'll put a comma here, fix my spelling, and then what I'll do is I'll title this, How to Get a Temporary Residency Permit in Armenia. Just like that. And I'll kind of make this here a heading 3, or actually probably heading 4, all right? And I'll take this topic and I'll go over here. How to get a temporary residency permit in Armenia. And we'll mention requirements, costs. That's pretty much it, right? Requirements and costs. And we'll remove this and we'll keep temporary residency permit, or just leave it the way it is and hit. All right, so I guess I do have to write a topic. Let's go over here. Temporary residency permit in Armenia. And we'll make this a lot shorter. So we'll make it like 150 words. We'll hit generate. And we're only asking for one entry or one iteration. We have our text here, and I'll paste it here. It says, are you considering whatever? To start, you'll need to make certain requirements with the government. These include proof of employment, a valid passport, clean criminal history, things like that. So this is good. And there we go. So that's kind of an example of an article that I've written. And you guys just saw me kind of edit it and add stuff to it, you know? So it didn't start that way. It started a completely different way from the wizard, the article wizard, right? And I might need to fact check some of this stuff because, once again, it is using AI, and AI is not always up to date. But you kind of get the point, right, as to what I did using Sparkular's Ai Scribe. And this is what I do. You know, if the blog is written on WordPress, this is how I go about things. And if it's written on Rocket Web Builder, you guys have seen many tutorials of that as well. And I want to be clear, if you're going to go use Rocket Web Builder for your AI writing, you have to pay for a subscription before you can access the AI writer. It's not going to work if you try to access the AI writer with a free trial account. It won't give you access to that. So it's a little kind of tutorial. If you have questions, you want to see more, let me know. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, and peace out. Bye.